Hey guys, and welcome to today's video. It's actually Friday, so this is kind of like a live, not live, but close enough to a live video, I guess, because I'm uploading this on Friday. But today's going to be kind of a cooking show. We didn't really have a chance to film, Justin worked last night, and then we didn't wake up till late today, and we just kind of laid around enjoying each other's company, I guess you'd say. And
that sounds freaky.
No, not like that. We just literally laid in bed and like talked to each other and played on our phones and just we're lazy. But we didn't get freaky. Justin doesn't do that with me. He's abstinent. No, I'm kidding. I don't even remember what I was saying now. Oh, we're gonna go to the store, get a couple of things to do the cooking show, and then we're gonna get straight into it. So I'll probably do like a little montage of us getting the groceries and stuff that we need. I think we only need like 3 or 4 things. And then, yeah, we'll get into the cooking. So hopefully you guys enjoy this video. This is the best jerky you could ever eat in your life. Hey guys, so we're gonna start this little cooking show. We forgot to say we're making chicken enchiladas with green sauce.
We suck right now at making
cooking
videos. We were just gonna fucking cook something and you were just supposed to
know what we were cooking.
Yeah, guess it. So
alright guys, so for these chicken enchiladas, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what we need.
It's really simple dish.
Yeah, there's 1, 2. Well, the rice does not count really if you don't want to make the rice.
Just the enchiladas.
Just the enchiladas, all you need.
4 ingredients.
Some tortillas.
We always get the super soft Mission tortillas.
Yeah, you don't have to heat them for them to like fold easily and stuff like that. So we really like those. And they're really, really soft, obviously. The cheese we use is pepper jack. If you don't want it as spicy, you don't have to use pepper jack. You can use like, what is it called?
Yeah,
mozzarella or
something,
like
any other kind.
Whatever cheese you like. Some chicken, and obviously the amount of chicken you get depends on how many people you're cooking for, but... And then for the... Oh, and the sauce. I think I forgot that. This is La Castilla, I guess. Green Mexican salsa.
This is the one we always use. We haven't ever tried another one.
Yeah.
But it's pretty good.
And then for the rice, it's kind of like white people Spanish rice, I guess. Again, you just need some regular white rice. And then we're going to use some tomato sauce. And then we're going to use some various seasonings, which we'll talk about when we get into that. But yeah, we're just going to wait for this water to boil, and then we'll add in the chicken and the rice. And if you want, you can go ahead and cut up your chicken so that it cooks faster before you throw it in the water. And
also, I was just going to say, this is a really cheap meal, actually. This is only, all this together that we just bought was like $11.
Justin's going to go ahead and cut the chicken up while we are waiting for the water to boil.
It's our professional knife that we got here.
We got it from the Dollar Tree. Yeah, it was like $1.
It cost even $1.
Justin already cut himself with it once. But he's not professional, you know.
So it's pretty sharp. So we're just going to kind of cube this. Yeah,
you just want it small enough to throw in some enchiladas. To throw in those small tortillas. And if you want big tortillas, you can do that and make them kind of like burritos if you wanted to, too. We just like to get the smaller ones. But this is the fun in cooking, is like you can make it your own and figure stuff out and do what you want. Do it how you want. Water is boiling, so we're just going to throw the chicken in one of these pans. Probably, I guess, this one.
Big one.
Yeah. We're just going to throw it in there. Don't burn yourself. Burn yourself. Don't burn yourself, guys. No, but don't splash the water on yourself because that burns. Trust me. I've done it before. Okay.
I don't have my Uzi with me, or I'd stir it.
He's going to stir it with a knife. Like we said in our last cooking video, we're kind of ghetto, but whatever works for you, right? Alright, now we can add in some rice. And again, how much you use depends on how many people you're cooking for. I'll probably use maybe half of this for just me and Justin. Maybe a little more, I don't know. Just go for it. You can always eat it later if you don't use it all. Obviously can't do more than one thing at once because I'm trying to talk and pour this. That's probably good enough. Justin's going to add in some salt. We use the, what is this called? Coarse sea salt. Just for flavor.
Maybe a little bit more.
And then I'm going to add in some garlic salt. Obviously the brands and stuff don't matter, just whatever you got. And this is just to give some flavor to the chicken while it cooks. Now some pepper, you're not even telling what you're adding, bro. By the way, this stuff is pretty spicy, so if you're not fond of really spicy foods, then like I said, you might not get the pepper jack cheese to go with it.
Yeah.
You might get like just a regular cheese.
Yeah, we've done that before where we mixed that mozzarella
really
cheese
hot.
with pepper jack, and it made it a lot easier to eat.
Yep. All right, so we're gonna let the rice and chicken cook for a little while, and then you can see my little finger popping around in there. We're gonna let that cook for a little while until it's about done. All right, guys. Once the rice is pretty close, it's probably about half to 3/4 of the way cooked. We're gonna go ahead and add in the tomato sauce. You might need a bigger can depending on how many people you're cooking for. We just got the little half-size can, and we're just gonna pour that right in. And then you can add some seasonings. I'm going to add chili powder, garlic salt, a little bit of onion powder, and some pepper. I just like the flavor of chili powder. So I'm going to add some of that. Again, I'm just eyeballing all this. I never measure how much I put in or anything.
That's something she learned from her mother.
I did learn that from my mother. My mom doesn't measure anything, but she's a really good cook, so maybe it's a good thing. And you can just add a little bit at a time if you're afraid, you don't know how much to add. Just add a little bit, and then once it cooks for a little while, you can taste it and see what more you want to add into it. All right, once you got all that in there, we just mix it up. Till everything's nice and mixed in. And then you're just going to let it cook for a little while until it's done. And then again, like I said, you can taste it and add more seasoning if you need to, or just leave it like that. All right, so I just checked the chicken, and it looks like it's done. It's all fully cooked through. So what you want to do is just drain all the water out of your chicken, and then we can get started adding in the cheese and the sauce. All right, so once you have your chicken drained, it's just chicken in there, no water. You're going to open up your sauce. And normally we cook for a lot of people. I don't think we've ever made these just for ourselves. We normally cook it on like family day or something like that. So I'm just going to wing how much to throw in here. But you got to save some for the top of the enchiladas and the bottom of the pan as well. All right, guys. So the camera shut off while I was doing a couple of the steps. I was adding some green sauce to the chicken. So that's what you want to do. And then you're just going to add about half the bag of pepper jack cheese in there. And it should look like that. And then I added some sauce to the bottom of our pan, and we're just using this small pan since it's just me and Justin. So just add a little bit of sauce to the bottom of your pan. I also shut the rice off because it's finished cooking. So we're just going to shut that off and let it cool off. And now we're going to start making the enchiladas. All right, so to start making these enchiladas, you're just going to get your tortillas. I've just got a few here. You're just going to go until you run out of chicken. And then you're just going to use your spoon. Scoop up a small amount, about like that, and then you're just going to roll it up like so and put it into your pan like that. And you're just going to do that until your pan's full or until you've made enough enchiladas for you and your family or whoever you're cooking for. All right, so we have our 4 enchiladas rolled up into this. I'll let Justin do the honors. Make sure you guys can see what's going on here. I'll just hold it. We have a lack of counter space in our kitchen. But just pour on as much as you like. No really specifics to it. Okay. Then once you get that, can you hold that up for me, baby?
Yep.
You're gonna add some more of your cheese. And again, just how much ever you want. My arm's probably all up in the way. That's good to me. All right, so now we are gonna go throw these in our little convection oven. We like cooking in our convection oven. It's easy. And yeah, we just like it better than cooking in the big oven. So we're gonna go throw these into the oven. All right, so we're just gonna throw these into the oven, and you basically just wanna cook these long enough to melt the cheese. So that's all you do.
Else is cooked.
Yep. Since we had just a little bit of chicken left, we're gonna throw it on top of the enchiladas in the oven, just so that we don't waste it. Like I said, guys, the rice is pretty much done. Mine looks a little watery because I put too much water, but it looks pretty good. I'm excited to try it. We'll let you guys know how everything tastes in the end. All right, so we pulled our enchiladas out of the oven. All the cheese is melted and they look good. We're gonna plate them up, I guess you would say. And then we'll test it for you guys. We are using plastic forks, you know, because we're bougie like we said before. But Justin's gonna taste test the enchilada and I'll taste test the rice and we'll let you guys know what we think.
Which one am I trying?
The enchilada.
Oh.
And I'll try the rice. I guess we can go ahead and we don't have to wait for each other. It's pretty good, but it's a little too tomatoey. I think maybe next time, instead of just adding in the whole can of tomato sauce, I should slowly add it. But it's not that bad. You like the enchilada?
Fucking fire, like always.
Good. Alright, guys. Well, this was a really fun video to make. We really enjoyed cooking it, and we like making cooking videos for you guys. So if you enjoy these types of videos, definitely let us know. And if you try making these enchiladas, let us know, because they're, like I said, they're really easy to make, really simple, and they're really, really good. So yeah, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and we'll see you guys on Monday. I hope you guys have a great weekend.
Peace out.